Hi ladies and gentlemen, Trilingual E-Learning ECDL were 2016 in 2018. I propose that we perform another exercise together, an exercise called Familiar Hotel. We already have performed together 3 exercises, Mediation, Reise 34 oder Deine Welt, and I remember showing you also the results of my demo test, Sophia's test. We are going to perform an exercise number 4. It is again an exercise in German, and of course I'm going to do the best I can for the translation. This is how I'm training to prepare for my next exam. As I told you, I cannot afford it at school, so I'm trying to do it at home because the Lord was so kind that I could afford a laptop this year. Well, I'm definitely keeping you informed about WhatsApp. Okay, let's perform today from question 1 to question 11. The whole exercise has 20 questions. So today is the first part, so it's not too much. What I'm going to do is that first I'm going to do it on my own without translation, and I'm going to show you at what time I start and at what time I finish the exercise. And then I'm going to perform it a second time in slow motion so that I can give you the translation just in case you want to train also at home. Let's do it. Let's go to the exercise. Okay, gesamte Übung 1, Familie Hotel. These are the instructions, what we have to do. And now let's go to the text. This is a text. Here you can see Familie Hotel. I'm going to start the exercise right now at 3:03 p.m. and then I'm going to show you when I'm finishing it, and then we're going to start the same exercise together. All right, 3:21, you can make the math. I started at 3:03, now it's 3:21. Okay, this is how it's going to be looking like at the end of the exercise. This is the final. It took me 18 minutes to perform the exercise. 18 minutes. So the whole exam is going to be lasting 45 minutes. The mix of these kind of exercises and some quiz questions. This exercise was kind of easy to perform, so I have no questions. So this is how the final result is going to look like. So we're going to do that together. I had to perform some mail merge, so you have a couple of pages. Frage Nummer 1, question number 1. Öffnen Sie das Dokument 11 Familienhotel. Fügen Sie vor der Empfängeradresse 4 Absätze ein. Ebenso, translation of that sentence, open the doc 11 Family Hotel, and we have to insert before the address of the receiver some paragraph marks. 2, 3, 4. Then they want 3 paragraph marks after the date. The date is right here. 1, 2, 3. Then they want 2 after the sentence Wandern, Walken, Biken im Frühling. Then we have to be careful now. They want that before and not after. They want 1 before the sentence über unsere Webseite. 1 before Bike-Woche, which is here. And then they want 1 before überzeugen Sie sich selbst. And the last one they want is they want 5 to 6 paragraph marks before the name. The name is right here. We're going to put 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is done. Okay, what we can do to see it better, we're going to click on the show hide button so we can see if we did it right. The proof. This is as they want it. Okay, let's go back to the page. Here it is. Frage Nummer 2, question number 2. Formatieren Sie das Datum rechtsbündig und erfassen Sie davor den Ort Graz. Translation, they want us to format the date, to align it right, and put before the date the name Graz. Let's go and do it. The date is here. Comma, and we mark the date and we align it right. This is what I want. Okay, we have 3 little blue arrows included in question number 2. Let's read them and perform them. Ändern Sie den Absender auf Zeilenabstand einfach. Translation of that line, we go to the address of the sender and we change the line space to single. Let's go and do that. Alt tab. This is the sender. We mark his address, the whole address, and we go to section paragraph, and we have to change the line space to single, and then we put OK. Second blue arrow line. Formatieren Sie den Text Familie Hotel in Times New Roman 16 Punkt Fett Kapitelchen. Translation, we have to format the title of the address of the sender and change the font to Times New Roman 16 point, bold and small caps. Let's go and do that. They're talking about this title, Familien Hotel. This one, we have to change the font into Times New Roman and 16 point, and they want it bold, and they still want us to put it into small caps. Okay. Last blue arrow of question number 2. Formatieren Sie den restlichen Absender in Times New Roman 14 Punkte kursiv. Translation, we have to format the rest of the address of the sender in Times New Roman 14 point and in italic. We go there. This is the rest of the address of the sender. We mark it and we have to put it in italic, and they want them 14 point and they want the same font, Times New Roman. That's what they want. Frage Nummer 3, question number 3. Ersetzen Sie den Text tell und fügen Sie ein Telefonsymbol ein. Translation, we have to go back to the address of the sender and replace the word tell with the symbol. This is what we're going to do now. They're talking about that. Tell. This one is easy. We remove that and we insert. You go to the tab. You go to the tab insert, of course. Sorry. You have to be acquainted with the ribbon. I already have the phone symbol here, but if you don't have, you can go to more symbols. So this is what I do. I just click here and then we have it here. Okay, next question. Frage Nummer 4, question number 4. Erstellen Sie den gesamten Absender einen Rahmen mit einer Rahmenstärke von 1,5 Punkte und schattieren Sie den Inhalt. Translation, we have to insert some borders and shading to the address of the sender. Let's go and do that. This is the address of the sender. We mark it and we go to tab home and we go to the symbol borders and shading. Borders and shading. They didn't specify the color, so I'm going to choose the yellow one. And then I go back to borders and we put a box, and it is only the paragraph, this paragraph. So we put an OK, and this is what they want. I'll tab next question. Next question. Formatieren Sie den Betreff Wandern, Fett 14 Punkte und zentriert. We have to format that sentence starting with Wandern, bold, 14 point. This is a sentence they're talking about. You mark it. Just click in the front of it. And then they want it bold. They want it 14 point. And centered. Voila. Frage Nummer 6, question number 6. Formatieren Sie den Absatz, sind Sie begeistert, Walker. Ziehen Sie die erste Zeile 1 cm ein. Formatieren Sie den Absatz im Blocksatz. Translation, we have to format the paragraph starting with sind Sie begeistert, Walker. We have to insert a special first line indentation of 1 centimeter and justify the paragraph. 1, 2, 3. And we go to section paragraph here. And they want it special. It means first line. And they want it 1 centimeter. Okay, and they want it justified like this. This is what they want. Frage Nummer 7, question number 7. Ändern Sie den Text Wanderwoche auf Wanderwoche-Almen und Berge und formatieren Sie den Text 14 Punkte. Translation, they want us to just add some lines on the little paragraph starting with Wanderwoche. We have to add Almen und Berge, and then we have to format that sentence 14 point. Let's go and do that. They're talking about this one. And they wanted to, we formatted 14 point. I started with the formatting of 14 point. And they want us to add here in the front, here, Almen und Berge. Berge. Frage Nummer 8, question number 8. Ändern Sie den Text Bikewoche auf Bikewoche-Berg und Tal und formatieren Sie diesen Text auf 14 Punkte. It's the same as question number 7, except we do it with the next paragraph. We have to add Berg and Tal and format it 14 point. Let's go and do that. This is the one they're talking about, Bikewoche. That sentence, and we mark it. I formatted same thing, 14 point, as I said. Tal. Berg und Tal. Berg und Tal. That's it. Frage Nummer 9, question number 9. Vertauschen Sie die Punkte Bikewoche und Wanderwoche inklusive Unterpunkte. Achten Sie darauf, dass zwischen den Punkten ein Absatz sein soll. Translation of question number 9. We have to switch the two paragraphs we just formatted, inclusive the numbering. Okay, what I do is that I take this one, the paragraph on the bottom, I mark it, I Control X, and then I go on the top here, and I Control V it here. That's it. They just wanted us to switch the positions of the paragraphs. Frage Nummer 10, question number 10. Formatieren Sie mit der Nummerierungsfunktion die Absätze Bikewoche und Wanderwoche. Fortgeschrittene achten dabei auf die Schriftgröße der Nummerierung. 14 Punkte. Translation. They want us to take these two paragraphs again, the one we just formatted. They want us to insert some numbering, and of course we have to make sure we keep the same font of 14 point. Let's go and do that. This is what they want us to do. We mark the two paragraphs, we insert the numbering, home, tap home for the numbering, and here an easy one, we just take these two, and we have to make sure the font is still the same. We go and take a look at it. 14 point, it's still the same, so okay. Next question. Frage Nummer 11, question number 11. Setzen Sie für diese beiden Listenpunkte Tabulatoren bei 7,5 cm linksbündig für die Leistungen, bei 14 cm dezimal für den Preis. Fortgeschrittene verwenden bei beiden Tabulatoren Füllzeichen. Steuern Sie die Tab-Stops für beide Punkte nach folgende Muster an. Translation, we have to go back to these two paragraphs and adapt the tab-stops the way they want them. They want 7,5 centimeter left for the performances and 14 centimeter decimal for the prices, and to adjust the position of the tab-tops using the ruler as shown on this example. Bikewoche, Berg und Tal, we have to do it just like this. The third arrow is mentioning that we have to use the leaders. So let's go and do that. And we go to paragraph for the tabs position, change, so 7,5 centimeter. They want it left and they want some ruler, so we set the first one, and second one they want 14 centimeter decimal. We add the leader, we set it, we say okay, and here we press tab. This is what happened. Second one, we press tab. This is what happened. And here also we press. They want us to adjust them exactly like on the example. So we mark the both paragraphs and we use a ruler. So this is what they want. All right, God's willing, next part 2, question 12 to 20. God bless you.